Okay, here's a video for the urban foragers. This is Japanese knotweed, and I wish I could get down there right next to it, but that's probably about 12 feet below me. And if you look, these plants are anywhere from 8 to 12 feet tall, just to give you some perspective. But I wish I could get a close-up look to show you better exactly what it looks like. But the reason I'm showing this to you is because Japanese knotweed is an excellent anti-inflammatory herb. There's also edible uses. In the spring, when the shoots are just coming up out of the ground, when the shoots are new and young, they are tender and edible. But also the shoots, but especially the roots. The roots are the most potent medicinal part, at least so I've heard. I haven't tried using the whole plant. The roots, though, especially when harvested in winter, and you can tincture them, they are highly anti-inflammatory. Japanese knotweed root is especially useful in issues regarding tendons, ligaments, connective tissue. So think of arthritis, tendonitis, tennis elbow, things like that. That's where you really see the value of this plant coming in. A lot of times, just a few treatments, just a few doses of the tincture will get you awesome results. I recently had issues in this hand where I don't know if it was developing carpal tunnel or what, but basically this side of my wrist, but down further, sorry, I only have one hand to try to point with it, but down in this area of my wrist was super inflamed. I think it was because at work I'm always using the mouse and always manipulating this hand, and it had remained super sore and stiff for probably 3 weeks. I was getting really concerned. So I took Japanese knotweed, and after only 2 doses, and a dose was where I put half of a dropper full into my mouth, and I did that twice, and that condition left and has not returned. So this is a very powerful remedy, Japanese knotweed, and I just thought that you all would like this, especially the urban foragers. Japanese knotweed is a noxious invasive plant. We have to be careful that we don't spread it. But because it's a noxious invasive, it does tend to occur more in cities and urban environments, not so much out in nature where it's less likely to have been introduced. So when you do use it, do your best to not spread it. But don't ignore it as just a noxious invasive weed that should be completely discarded. This is a valuable medicinal herb.